Cupcake? 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 Hey, Cupcake. What's up? Also, I just wait, did I tweet that I'm live? Yeah, okay, I tweeted that I'm live. Hey, Cupcake. What's up? Thank you so much for making time to hang out with your Dinoboi today. Thank you, thank you. No jacket to stream? Oh, okay, I can explain. So, initially I was supposed to, with like the set asset that Star Celestius made for me. You know how it's like the hat with the matching blanket. But, so, what some of you might not know is sometimes it's hard to put, some assets on. Like it takes like a lot of adjusting sometimes. And you have to kind of like pin things in the right place. And usually when it's like, because there's like the back part of the blanket and the front part of the blanket, yeah, it becomes a bit tricky to align sometimes. So I just like, you know what, I don't think I'll be able to make it if I put the blanket on. So I decided to just like, okay, you know what, we're gonna roll with the hat and I'll zoom the heck in so that we won't get in trouble with Mr. YouTube Kun. But hey, again, thank you so much for coming. Yeah, it really, honestly, just makes me happy that there's Ryzars that pop in. Now, in which case, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Ryzar Blazenfang, and I am one heck of a Dinoboi from First Stage Production EN, Second Generation Ravenous. And today, we're doing a bit of a Zatsu. Yeah, you guys can use the blanket instead. I think there's a, like, art of that. I forgot who made, like, I'm pretty sure there's, like, someone that made art of that, like, with the Ryzar wrapped around a blanket. But hey, thank you. Mika, thank you so much for the one recruitment. Thank you. We're already starting off with some treats from Cupcake. That's really sweet of you. Mr. Johan, thank you for the cotton candy Raizupa. Thank you, Terimakasi. Mr. Johan, thank you for always treating your Dinoboi. Finley, thank you for the 3 months with the Blazing Gang. Yeah, sorry I'm late. No worries, no worries at all, Philly. Honestly, especially with how many Ryzars are busy these days, it's already a treat in itself whenever you drop by. Like, it actually really means a lot. Because, you know, Dinoboi's been feeling lonely lately, but I know that it's because Cupcake is doing great things so that Cupcake can have a good life. And it's like I say, even if Cupcake doesn't have time for Dinoboi anymore, to tune into Dinoboi anymore, as long as you're working hard and you're happy and you're taking care of yourself, then that's all that matters to me. Mochi. Toze for the pumpkin Raizupa. Treats for Rai, covering with soft blanket. Aww. Mochi. I appreciate you so much. I know I like almost say the same thing each time, but I really do. Like, it's really nice to get treats from Cupcake. And you've always given me some really yummy treats. So thank you so much, Mochi. I always have good treats because of you. Thank you, Dulce. I need to learn more words. Wait, let me see. How do you say? How do you say this? Wait, give me 1 second. Oh, here we go. Okay. Ngoine. Is that, am I saying that correct? Ngoine. Yeah, I think I'm saying that right, no? Thank you. Philly, thank you so much for the mint chocolate Raizupa. Big congrats on your latest big achievements. I'm super happy for you. Take some treats for that. Thank you, Philly. Yeah, it feels like Feels like we've had a lot of milestones hit lately, huh? Like we had a 3D, and then your Dinoboi finally has a cover out as well. And we just finished participating in the VCraft Enchanted server, which is great. And Philly and Snowtaku, thank you for the 1 recruitments. Thank you. Thank you for the recruitments. Yay. Chua, thank you for the blueberry Ryzupa. Thank you. Thank you for the beautiful rose. Cupcake. Thank you. I shall gladly accept a rose. Always love receiving flowers from my Ryzors. And Nana, happy 9 months. Good day to you, Nana. No matter how much time passes, I'll find a way to come back, even if it's just from. Oh, Nana, we miss you so much. It always makes me happy whenever we have Ryzors pass by that we might not have seen for a while. So thank you. Our hero bunny, thank you for the mint chocolate Ryzupa. Oops, knows you deserve just as much treats as we do, silly dino. Thank you. Ah, goodness. But yeah. A rose for the Dinoboi every day. Too sweet. Too sweet. Thank you. I really appreciate the treats. You have no idea. Oh, gosh. So yeah, we just finished up on VCraft Enchanted, and like it was a no-brainer for me to want to do EEPY Dino time today, because I feel like we haven't really had the chance to, I don't know, it feels like it at least, like we haven't really had the chance to properly hang out and like you know what I mean, just like hang out and relax and just do our usual like cozy streams together, you know? So yeah. But yeah, hi, welcome in to everyone that just arrived. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh gosh. Yeah, it's been really nice. It's been really nice getting to do all these different things lately. I feel like I've been stepping I was about to say I feel like I've been stepping on the gas lately, and then that just instantly reminds me of Sit Tight. Yeah, it pretty much reminds me of like Sit Tight. I was like, put up on the gas, da 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 da. Oh yeah. Rini, thank you for the cotton candy Ryzupa. All the flowers for you, King. Thank you. You guys are making me all fluffy inside with all the treats you guys are giving. What the heck? I'm like, you know what? I feel like I need to wait. We need to like this is literally me right now. I feel very loved right now with all the treats you guys are giving. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it's really been a lot lately. I feel like I haven't really had a proper chance to breathe. I haven't really had the proper chance to just like relax. It's been like one thing after another, right? From 3D to traveling back home to the Dino Cave. Yeah, traveling, surprisingly, especially when you're flying quite a bit of flight hours, it can really take a toll. You know, I'm pretty sure some of you know this, like how exhausting it can be to travel. So yeah. Thank you. And then, like, as soon as I got back, I jumped straight into the VCraft Enchanted server. So it's been a lot. It definitely feels like it's been a lot lately. And, you know, initially when I was making my schedule, I was like trying to, like, what days do I take a day off? And it's kind of hard because I know some of the boys are taking it easy this week. And I was hesitant to do the same because it's like, if a lot of boys are going to be taking a break this week, then, you know, there's going to be like a bit of a void in the schedule, right? There's going to be like spaces, like there's going to be a lot of dead hours. So, like I already mentioned to you guys that I do plan on taking it much easier next week. I was supposed to like start taking it easy this week, but I'm like, you know what? If a lot of the boys are going to be taking a break, then I might as well stream myself and maximize the time before I take my own break next week. Just a very short break. It's not like it's not cast level hiatus. Just like pretty much a few days. And it's kind of funny because if you think about it, like, that's so sweet. Oh, I guess. I don't know. I just want to make the most of the time, you know? And I'll always take any excuse to hang out with you guys. It's always fun hanging out with you guys. What can I say? Aww. What is this? Callie, thank you for gifting the one recruitment. I love how you have I love it so much how you have the Ryzar in your profile picture. I don't know, it really makes me happy whenever I see some of y'all with like either a Ryzar related thing in your profile picture, or if it's like your Dinoboi in your profile picture here on YouTube. I'm not saying you guys have to, by the way. It's just that it's like I feel like myself smiling on the inside as well. I know that sounds ridiculous, like if you take it literally, but you know, figuratively speaking, it's like I feel very warm inside whenever I see like Ryzars with like actual Dinoboi or like Ryzar related profile pictures. So thank you. Thank you for making my day with your profile picture, Callie. Since like January, you are too sweet. Also, that reminds me. Actually, low-key, Callie, you reminded me of something. Sometime in October, I'm going to be It's been a while since we were able to continue it, but I do want to do a continuation of the Ryzar review. So, and I'm going to need, for those that haven't had their Ryzar, you know, their Ryzonas reviewed yet, I'm going to make another tweet, and I'm going to need, you know, because it's been a while and I've kind of lost track of which ones I've looked at already. So I'm going to be asking you guys to reply to that tweet. This is for like, so what we're going to do is as much as possible, we're going to prioritize the ones that haven't been featured first. Because I know some of you might have updates on your Ryzars already. But for the meantime, I want to prioritize like those that haven't been featured yet, or those that might be new to the community and might be excited to make their Ryzar for the first time. So yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's one of my favorite things. Like, I love it when you guys create stuff. And I always try to, like, whenever you guys tweet whatever you're working on, I always like make it a point to like it as much as possible. Like, sometimes I feel very busy these days. Like, I wish I could. I remember like when we just debuted, I was like replying to almost every single one, but it's become a bit harder lately. I've come to realize the more, like, you know, the more months that pass by. So yeah, I at least want to acknowledge your creations by at least leaving a like whenever I come across it. And then Stormy, thank you for the mint chocolate Ryzupa. Snuggles deeper into blanket. Aw, so comfortable, never want to leave. Aw, you know what? You guys are always welcome under the blankie. Whatever makes Cupcake happy and comfy. That's all that matters to me, you know? And Nana, thank you so much for the banana Ryzupa. You're working so hard. So the gifts in a way is your reward for doing so much, and it's clearly deserved. We gotta make sure our Dinoboi is happy. Aw, thank you. Thank you very much. Like, honestly, you know, now that I think about it, I guess it always feels weird. Not that I'm saying it's a bad thing, but I guess it's still like something I'm trying to get used to. Like, I'm trying to get used to feeling, you know, whenever I receive like Supas or Ryzonos, And then like you guys always include like such sweet messages along with him. That's something I'm still like trying to get used to in a way. I know it's kind of weird saying that, but I guess the reason why is I've always been used to the fact that even though I don't have a lot, you know, growing up, even though I didn't really have a lot in life, and you know, there were definitely moments where, you know, I felt like I struggled a bit, just kind of going about day by day. I always felt like I was a very giving person. You know, I remember I would always put others first in a way, not in a super toxic way, but you know what I mean? Not in an overbearing way, but you know, I'm always like concerned about the people around me that I know. Of course, I'm not gonna be concerned about everybody, but you know what? You know, like you know, just like the people that I know, obviously, like friends and companions. Like I always remember being so conscious of that, and it's funny mentioning that now, because now that I think about it, that's probably why I'm like very attached to my Ryzars. Not in a unhealthy way, obviously, but yeah, I mean, you guys know me. Like I always like remind you guys as well that you might love your Dinoboi, you might care for your Dinoboi, but the most important person you should be loving and caring about is yourselves, because you know, it's very important that you take care of yourselves. I think it's, you know, I'd be very sad if you guys didn't take care of yourselves, you know, but I guess that's probably why. Yeah, and I've never really thought of it that way. Like that's probably why I'm very vocal and expressive about wanting my Ryzars to take care of themselves and hoping, and you know, I always hope that you guys are taking care of yourselves. I guess it's just like, you know, it's like some old, you know, some habits just never die, you know what I mean? And I mean, you're part of my community now, so naturally I'd want you guys to be okay. So yeah, that's why whenever you guys like whenever you guys go crazy with all the love you give through the Supas and Rhizonos, it's just, it's one of those things that just genuinely catches me off guard. So thank you. But again, well, I know that some of you have been like making sure to do so, but you know, it's always important that you make sure you save some for yourselves as well. Make sure to treat yourselves as well, you know, always important. Because if not, then how are you guys supposed to participate in Treat of the Week, right? Oh, just a reminder, by the way, for those that weren't able to catch our treat for the week, for those that are from Japan or might have access to a restaurant that serves this, our treat for the week is ochazuke. But if you don't have, so ochazuke is basically like kind of like a soup rice thing. But if you don't have access to that, then anything that goes with soup is your treat for the week. So it could be like, I don't know, soup in a bread bowl, or maybe like, I don't know, I'd say like a chili bowl with crackers counts as well. So yeah, feel free to be creative as possible, like with any dish that has like soup. It could even be like I know like for some countries like Thailand or Philippines, for example, like Thailand with tom yum, and then you're gonna have it with rice, or same for Philippines, like you have sinigang. It reminds me of Malam's Seaside Cafe in the VCraft Enchanted server. Like he has he has sinigang on the menu, which really surprised me, but I also found it like really cute and endearing, you know. Stormy sweetheart, thank you for the Minchaka Raizupa. More treats for the bestest Dinoboi. You are so sweet and work so hard. Remember to take care of yourself and rest. For sure. That's something I definitely need to take to heart come next week. I feel like I'm gonna have to practically force myself to not put a lot of stuff on my schedule next week. Like I have to force myself to be like, Ryzar, calm the heck down. Calm the heck down, Ryzar. Don't put too much. You're supposed to be resting. You're supposed to be taking days off. Don't put too much shit on your schedule. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's something I have to really take note of. But yeah. Man. Ooh. Can I see a show of hands? How many of you tuned into VCraft Enchanted? Not just my POV, but I know some of you surely must have been tuning into the other boys' POV from day one, or any of the, just basically any of the participants, really. Yeah. Hey, there's our VCraft Enchanted, folks. So yeah, now that the server is officially done, I guess we can talk a little bit more about that if you guys are down. Honestly, I was really nervous going into VCraft Enchanted, and I don't know if you guys caught it earlier. I didn't have a POV during the last day, which just ended a few hours ago, right? But I did share that yeah, I did do Maid cafe service. Oh man, I don't think I have a, I can't remember if I had a POV or not during the Maid cafe thing, but yeah, like I was very nervous going into it. And I almost the lurking. Yeah, we should talk about that. Remind me to talk about that stuff, because in case I forget. Yeah, I was really nervous. I almost didn't participate because I felt like I was so late, and obviously it's been the thing that a lot of people are talking about, and obviously I follow some of the participants as well, like the FSP boys, some of the Niji folks, some of the I know some of the other indies as well, and from other people from other companies. So yeah, and I was seeing a lot of clips and how a lot of people were already building their storyline, and I literally joined 3 days ago, and yeah, I was thinking do I even bother the serve? I don't know, I guess it's one of those things. I'm sure you guys must have experienced this as well. Sometimes you think that, that feeling when you're about to go into something and you have all these worries and you get anxious, it's gonna be so ooh, I'm gonna have this problem, and ooh, what if this goes bad, and you know what I mean? That happens, right? That happens. And yeah, I kind of had that worry going into it, because my impression when I was looking at all the clips and stuff is that, they have probably, it's kind of established their groups already. They already established community, because this is my first time joining a collab of this scale. If I were to join a collab with that many people, it'd probably be something like maybe Fall Guys, or I don't know, Crab Game, or yeah, games that can handle that many people. But I've never really ventured into a Minecraft, those roleplay type of servers. So I didn't really know what to expect. And since there were so many people, I don't know, I guess it's it comes with my culture as well. Especially, I'm pretty sure some of you might be able to relate to when you're more exposed to how things are in Asia. We kind of have I don't know, for some at least, I feel like I'm more traditional in the sense when I approach new situations, where I'm very respectful, and I just chill and read the room and adjust accordingly. Yeah, so so yeah, I was very hesitant at first, but when I started, the moment people started approaching, just saying hello, I'm okay, you know what, maybe, I mean, I still had my guard up a bit, especially for 75% of the time I was on the server. It's kind of a shame, because it wasn't until the last day where I started easing up a bit. Which was, I feel a bit too late, but still, we were able to make some fun memories, and yeah, I'm just really appreciative. I never got to say thank you to Calix, or aka Calvin, because I remember he was the first person. I don't even know, I don't know, maybe I need to check his POV. I wasn't sure if did he happen to be in the area when I logged in, or did he just see oh, there's a new person, or you know what I mean? I think I really appreciated that, because otherwise, if no one approached, if I didn't talk to anyone within the first 30 minutes, I'd be oh no, It's not only that, I wouldn't be like, oh no, but also at the same time, it'd be like, I'm gonna get lost. Like, I genuinely would have probably gotten lost. I'm not gonna lie. So he ran from his tower? Really? He did? Man, I really need to check the POV. Yeah, that was really nice. That was really nice of him. And I think that interaction really set the tone for how I approach the rest of the server. So yeah, I definitely have to give my thanks to Calyx when I get the chance. He's a cool guy. Honestly, I think that's another thing that surprised me. When you enter server situations like this, when there's so many people, you're always worried that, oh no, what if something goes wrong, or you know what I mean, like what if like some conflict arises, any issues. But it's kind of crazy how everybody actually got along and everything was pretty smooth. I mean, there were like there were some moments where like, oh no, somebody stole something, or oh no, like they broke this structure. But I mean, at the end of the day, everyone was like, you know, nobody was really, I mean, there was some serious RP going on in some of the storylines that other people were doing. But for the most part, I think, you know, we were all very chill about it. We didn't take anything seriously. Like, even though the story might have felt heavy for some of you that were watching certain POVs, we weren't taking it mega seriously as far as like anything that actually happens in game. Everyone was just being so chill, super casual about it. And yeah, I think overall, kudos to Luca, because I believe it was, from what I know, it's Luca that really wanted to get things going. Like, I feel like they definitely got the right people in, and it was a good, it was like a really good combination of people. You know, I feel like when you're working with that many people, like there's always something that could go wrong. There's like always something that could like go really wrong. But they definitely chose like the right people to participate in their first run, by the way. Like, I don't think they've ever done something like this before, where it's like this big of a mix of people. And that's a risk in itself, you know? But yeah, everyone just did really well. And I'm just so happy for everyone. I'm so proud of everyone. Even though I might not have been around for as long as the others have been, I still feel like, you know, I find myself very attached to what we were able to do. And my only regret was probably, I wished I loosened up sooner, and I wish that I interacted more with people, because it really took me a while to warm up. I had no idea how to approach the damn thing. I've done roleplay before, actually. I've done roleplay in Final Fantasy 14. Nothing mega serious though. Yeah, I was always very casual with my roleplay in Final Fantasy 14 back then. Because like, I remember when I roleplayed in Final Fantasy 14, there would always be like casual. You know, I think if anything, it's very interesting how the setups in VCraft Enchanted remind me of like the different types of role players I'd encounter in Final Fantasy 14 as well, where I was the more casual role player at the time, but in Final Fantasy 14 you'd also encounter people that are like very hardcore into their role play, where they have like elaborate backgrounds and they're very specific about like wanting, because in Final Fantasy 14 you have to like type out your role play, right? Like you have to like do it in paragraphs. So, and then like those people are like super serious role play. Like, yeah, you have to, when you role play with them, like it has to be like long paragraphs. Like it might take like a minute or two to type everything out, but it's like, yes. As a former LARPer, VCraft Enchanted was probably the closest thing I've seen to LARP. And yeah, actually, yeah, it was really good. It was really good. Wait, paragraphs? Yeah, actual paragraphs. Like, I remember encountering role players, Because like I've also role played with people that, you know, they type long, because in some cases like people want to this sounds like dating, like low key. I feel like sometimes people trying to find people to roleplay with is like dating, because I know some people are hardcore to the point where like, yeah, you have to like, I'm looking for a roleplay partner that can type this long and work with these type of thematics, and I have these boundaries, and I expect, you know, like very, very serious. And mind you, it's not even like the spicy type of roleplay. It's like actually just like purely like fantasy, like you know what I mean, like adventure type of roleplay, not the spicy kind. So it's really interesting. It's really interesting. And I think yeah, like looking at VCraft Enchanted, you could see those different types of role players, where some like really wanted like a much more elaborate type of thing going on with deeper, darker themes. There were others that, you know, even if like they had a bit more of a slice of life approach, there was still depth to their character. You know, they still had their respective storylines. And it reminds me of like, I think it was Shu, like, you know, there wasn't a like main storyline going on, right? At the end of the day, like everyone kind of had their own story going on, and it really just depends on whose POV you were really tuned into, right? Because like I know that there were some audiences that were like heavily tuned into like the more village type of roleplay that was going on. There were other people that were like tuned into like the drama, you know, the more dramatic POVs. So yeah. And you know, so I think it just comes down to like there are going to be more people that might watch other POVs because of certain stories. So, you know, that's kind of the thing at the end of the day. Like some people might think that, oh, just because it's not just with roleplay, right? But with a lot of things in life, just because there's a lot that tune into something, you know, it could be successful, but that doesn't mean that like smaller, like there can be like things that are, how do I put this? Like for example, right? For example, you have two content creators, right? Okay, let's think about it this way. You have two content creators. One is probably like this big makeup tutorial type of channel with millions of subscribers, making lots and lots of money, you know, and just like a big audience. So like that's like obvious successful, right? But like some people think that, oh, like, and then you look at another content creator, for example, they only have like maybe just a few people, like a few hundreds, maybe a few thousands. And like people would make that weird comparison where, let's say for example, that other person we're comparing them to is also a content creator, but they focus more on food reviews or you know, like maybe more niche things like candle making or like top loading, you know. But just because they're smaller doesn't necessarily mean that they're not successful, you know what I mean? Like they could, you know, it comes down to like the community, I suppose. Like it like sure, they're both content creators in a way, right? But they cater to two very different audiences, and you can't really measure their success based on just purely the numbers. Like you kind of have to look at the industry they're in as well, what type of content they do, like the type of audience they attract. So I kind of like that. I don't know if that makes sense. Like low-key, I don't know if that makes sense. Interesting. Okay. Sorry, I had to like get rid of a nasty cough. Anyway. Oh, Aika! Aika! Dozo, arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you for the blueberry rice super Aika. Oh, sorry for the yawn. There's a pop-up just now. Oh yeah. Yeah, sorry about that. It was the you know the reactives you see whenever we do collabs? Yeah, it's that. That's why that thing popped out. Yeah, sorry about that. Aside from that, what else were we gonna talk about? Like, what were some of the things that you guys brought up? The Maid Cafe experience. Yeah, that was really fun. Initially, I wasn't planning to participate. Like, I actually wasn't planning to participate in the Maid Cafe Open. And the reason why is it goes back to, what do you call this? It kind of goes back to what we were talking about earlier with, like, I don't want, you know, like, I didn't want to disturb what people might have already established. But when I got in, like, you know, I was just planning to, so like when I went to the Maid Cafe, I was just planning to like spectate. Like I actually wasn't planning to participate. You know, I just wanted to see like what was gonna go on, like how it all went down. And then when I suddenly got invited to participate, you know, I guess it's one of those things where, like, you know how in improv acting you're taught like never say no. So I guess like I was kind of looking at it that way, where roleplay, if you think about it, roleplay is kind of like improv acting, right? And in that moment, I'm like, okay, you know what? If I'm going to get invited to do this, then I'm not going to say no, even if it's like literally in the moment. So yeah, that was really fun. And it was great. You know, I think, by the way, you were dressed to the occasion already. Exactly. And, you know, I was already like a demon maid, so it makes sense for my character to be part of a maid cafe as well, right? So yeah, very much that. And like, yeah, on top of that, can I just say, I was very surprised. I was very surprised when Luca asked for both Mary and myself to be his maids, like to do the 2-in-1. Because that was another thing, right? Since I was like literally just recruited, I wasn't number one, I was just recruited. Number two, I just arrived in the server, so I wasn't expecting anyone to pick me. Like when there was like the lineup of like, oh yeah, you get to choose your maid. I was like, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna be like on chill duty. It's fine. So when Luca chose both Mary and myself, I'm like, oh, okay. Which I really appreciate. That was really nice. Yeah, it was really nice to have like some funny interaction with Luca and Mary. You're made for the role. Exactly. Yeah. And that was pretty fun. Low-key, I didn't know too much about maid cafes. Like looking back, you might be like, then why did you choose being a maid, Ryzar? I don't know. I just wanted to be silly, dude. Like with only like 4 days left, I didn't want to do anything too serious. You know what I mean? Like I didn't want to choose. I didn't want to develop. I don't want to go in with a character with like some crazy backstory with barely, you know, with just a limited number of days to try to flesh it out. Oh, but yeah, that was really fun. And it was nice to also see like the other maid interactions and how they turned out. Come to think of it. Oh wait, you guys want to know some you guys want to know some behind the scenes stuff? Well, mostly for me with like the character I was choosing. So I think I mentioned this to my mods, but I think I mentioned this to the agents. I don't think I've ever mentioned this to the Ryzars yet. So here were some of the options I was choosing from. So Maid Maid Demon Ryan, or Demon Maid Ryan, right? Was literally the last, like, was like a last minute decision to go for. Like, there were actually already other characters, there were other ideas I had in mind. So the very first idea I had was actually Ryan the Villager. So how I was supposed to approach that character is literally, I was literally planning to roleplay a Minecraft villager that got isekai'd into that world. And then, because, you know, I was approaching it in a way where I only have a few days left to do this. So I can't come up with, you know, I can't do a character that's going to be like super in depth with only that number of days. So initially I was thinking of doing like Ryan the Villager, just straight up. Yeah, exactly. So the character development would have been, when I first entered the world, I was going to be like, you know, just like random villager noises. And then as the remaining days go by, I would just progressively learn how to speak. You know what I mean? So yeah, initially I wanted to go for that, but there were two complications with that. Number one, I was thinking of like, I don't have a skin for this. Because like, I feel like in order for everyone to get that I'm a Minecraft villager, I feel like I have to have the visual for it as well, right? So, and I wasn't sure if like people, like even if I announced my character as Ryan the Villager on Twitter, by the way, thank you to Moose, by the way, who created the Maid skin for Ryan last minute. Like that was, oh my god, Moose is, I swear, Moose is a freaking god when it comes to those Minecraft skins. But yeah, anyway. The reason why I didn't go for that is, yeah, that I feel like you had to have the visual to make it translate in game. And number two, it would be very hard to establish that character with only saying her. And because like I did have the option to relay it to the server, but since everyone was like really deep into their stories already, I didn't want to disturb them with like all these details. Like, yeah, I'm gonna go into this as a villager. My thinking was, I'm just gonna have to go with a character that they'll get instantly. You know what I mean? Like once they see it, it's like, oh, okay, I get what he is. So yeah, Minecraft villager was one of my options. Yeah, pretty much like you got me a lot of her. And like literally if I went Ryan the Villager route, all you guys are going to see me do, like what I would have done is I would have like built a traditional Minecraft villager house. You know what I mean? Like the small villager house, which is like just the bed and then the table and maybe like that oven looking thing, the furnace. Like that's literally like I would have built a house like that, and then all I would do is like do farming stuff, like make a small field, just plant vegetables all day. Maybe next time, yeah. Like if ever we get like a second season of VCraft Enchanted and we get invited again, or if ever we get, if ever another server pops in where we're able to do that. I think that would be kind of fun. Or imagine, wait. Imagine if, I don't know if you can pull that off in a GTA roleplay server though, low key. Yeah, I was ready, dude. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe we can get one for SP. Actually, that's the thing. Like, I do want to try hosting a roleplay thing with FSP, like just within FSP. So that it also gives a chance for the other boys to, especially the ones that aren't like really roleplay heavy, to get into the groove of things. I'm honestly, actually, that's the reason why, if you haven't seen my schedule yet, we're doing Final Fantasy 14. So I do plan on doing a roleplay thing in Final Fantasy 14 soon. I think I mentioned this like last month or maybe like earlier. Yeah, I think this was, I'm pretty sure I mentioned this like last month or maybe earlier in September. So yeah, I'm preparing for some like roleplay collabs in FF14. And it'll be really good because like we have a few FSP people that play FF14. We do have a few friends from the Niji side that play FF14. I know there's a few from Hollow that play FF14. I know Flayon and Octavio. So it's all a matter of seeing who's available, who's on board to do the whole bit, right? Yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna be sending out those invitations very soon, and yeah, can't wait to see you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. I think we're gonna do something really light for the plot. We're gonna do like, I'm gonna try one that's a bit heavier on the plot line, where it feels like we're actually part of the FF14 story, or we have our own side story. And then there's gonna be one that's not so serious. Like for sure, I want to do a maid cafe in FF14. Because like if there's one thing that's like extremely doable in FF14, it's the maid cafe. Because you already have the food and drink items in FF14 to do a maid cafe. You already have lots of decor to make a maid cafe. And on top of that, yeah, you even have the outfits too. So something to look forward to. I'm really excited. I'm honestly really excited. Hopefully we can pull it off and it becomes something really nice and really fun. But yeah, so the second one, okay, so the second one I think might surprise some of you. Yeah, the second one might surprise some of you. Are you guys ready for the second one? Now, before I reveal what the second option was, how many Ryzars in chat have followed Unrealized Realities? Can I see a show of hands? How many Ryzars have followed Unrealized Reality? So for any new people in chat, Unrealized Reality is like a roleplay stream I do where it shows your Dinoboi, that's me, Ryzar Blazenfang, like role-playing alternate, you know, like alternate versions of myself from different universes. So, yes, okay, I see quite a number of people in chat. Yeah, there you go. So, yeah, the second option was gonna be, wait for it. So yeah, second option was gonna be Sir Ryzar of the Blazing Fang. He was actually my second option. And I almost did him actually. Like I almost committed to him. I almost committed to doing Sir Ryzar of the Blazing Fang. Now, the reason why I wanted to do Sir Ryzar of the Blazing Fang was I felt like it would have been nice to do a knight character in the game. Because I know that, you know, on the mod pack we were playing, it was like more magic, right? So I think it would have been fun. So like my logic for doing Sir Ryzar of the Blazing Fang is, number one, I didn't have to worry about doing magic. I think that was like the direction Lucy went, I think, right? He didn't like really learn any of the magic stuff-ish. He was just basically like a non-magic user. So that was probably going to be the same thing. Like I would have, like that was kind of like, I try to like be mindful and very tactful about how I was very tactful and about how I approached the decision of going about my character for the Minecraft server, right? So yeah, that was one of my things. I'm like, if I do Sir Ryzar, I don't have to worry about advancing my magic too much. Number two, I feel like Sir Ryzar is a very natural character for me to play. You know, that's kind of like one part of my, you know, I feel like that's definitely a part of me, right? It just comes really easy for me to play a character like that because I don't have to stray too far from what I already am. And number three, we already had the assets for it. So yeah, that was another thing, right? Because that was my first problem with the villager RP. I didn't have the assets for it. And I wasn't sure if any, you know, we were going to get any, I wasn't sure if any artists were going to be willing to make any assets this late. And another part of me is like, I'd kind of feel bad as well if like any artists like made assets for me and I'd only use them for like 4 to 5 days. You know what I mean? Like I'd feel really bad. Unlike the other ones that started like many days earlier. So they had like 2 full weeks to work with whatever assets their community would make for them. So yeah, honestly, I would feel bad. Yeah, that's another reason. That's another thing I was thinking about. Like, and at least like by going Sir Ryzar of the Blazing Fang, we already have the asset from Star Celestius. But in the end, I decided not to go for Sir Ryzar of the Blazing Fang. Number one, Well, I think the biggest reason why was because when it comes to Sir Ryzar of the Blazing Fang, if I were to bring him into the Minecraft world, what do you call this? Oh, yes. The reason why would be more for story reasons. If I were to do him, it'd have to be at the same depth as the type of roleplay that, like people that were doing the Vox storyline, you know, like the Vitruvius, L, Roswell. It'd have to be that depth of roleplay. Or not necessarily that depth, but it's definitely going to be like a bit more serious, I'd say. Like, it's not going to be, there's going to be no memeing around. And to be honest, with only 4 days and how tired I already was, having just come back from the Baruda, I didn't think I had it in me either. Like, I already felt tired doing Ryan the Demon Maid. Like, I already felt myself being inconsistent with some stuff and not being able to maintain like a consistent persona throughout. And yeah, I mean, Sir Ryzar of the Blazing Fang as well is one of my favorite, you know, it's one of my favorite unrealized realities. Like, we've only had like a few so far, but I think Sir Ryzar is definitely one of my like big favorites. So if I'm going to be bringing Sir Ryzar back, it has to be under really good circumstances where I still do justice for the character. Because I feel like we've already done something magical the first time around with Sir Ryzar during the Unrealized reality. So yeah, it just had to be good. So yeah, that's why I didn't go for Sir Ryzar in the end. And then I kept brainstorming, right? I kept thinking, like, what can we do, dude? Like, what are we gonna do? And then that's eventually how I landed on Demon Maid Ryzar. So what happened was, after rejecting the Sir Ryzar idea, I like remembered, okay, you know what? Maybe I'm on the right track here. Like, the reason I went for this character is because there was an asset already made by Star. And I know Star has made like a lot of other assets. By the way, shout out to Star. You're an absolute angel. You're the biggest. You're such an MVP. Thank you so much, Star. Love you. Yeah, there's like so many other assets that Star made. So I'm like, okay, you know what? Maybe we can work with something that Star created. Not just for Unrealized realities. Because there were other assets that Star made, right? There were like a lot of other assets that Star made. Like the Maid outfit, and there was like a cowboy outfit. There's a barong, so on and so forth. Oh wait, actually that would have been kind of cool if I went the barong. Anyway. So yeah, and then eventually, because I still have, well, at the time I did, not anymore. I had like Dragon Tyrant Ryzar on standby. And then I thought like, Dragon Tyrant Ryzar. But the thing is, if I go Dragon Tyrant Ryzar, it'll be the same thing as, it would be the same dilemma as Sir Ryzar, where he'll have to have a bit more of a serious storyline. And on top of that, looking at the other characters that were already in the story, it'd feel weird bringing a demon, like just like a straight up demon, like maniac, like crazy power hungry demon into the realm. So I'm like, okay, how can we tone this down? And that's how I ended up with Demon Maid Ryzar. It was essentially like, oh, you know what? Like, how can I make this silly without directly using the Dragon Tyrant concept? So I'm like, okay, let's not make him Dragon Tyrant. With these assets, we could probably go for Demon. And what can I combine with this? What other assets do we have from Star that could work with this? And then I saw like, ooh, the Maid outfit. And I also remembered that I made a promise to you guys that I would use the Maid outfit for more than one stream when we played the Tavern Simulator. So I'm like, you know what? This is the time. I think this is the time where we use the asset. And bingo. You mean it could have been a demon cowboy? Probably not, because it would have been hard to, I don't know, I feel like I would have had to use I'd have to be very particular about an accent if I went that route. It'd be like, hey Cupcake, what's up? My name is My name is Ryzar of the Blazing West. It's really nice to meet you. How you doing, milady? You know, that yeehaw, exactly. Nah, you're good. So, you know, shoulda, woulda, coulda, might have been a. For sure. Could have been a thing. Could have. You never know. Maybe next time. Yeah. There's so many assets that Star has made that I'm still trying to find ways to use. Oh God. I really hope I can find more ways to use those assets. Oh God. Cowboy Ryzar, Unrealized reality. We'll see. Maybe one day. Maybe. Magic Mike, Unrealized reality. Number 1, you're gonna have to earn that. Number 2, we're gonna need very specific assets for that. Number 3, that type of unrealized reality will probably be locked behind a membership. In other words, am I saying that it's a possibility? Yes, but you will have to earn that type of unrealized reality. Not saying no to it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to really think about what the storyline is gonna be for that, though. Or who knows? Maybe I just straight up make it smut. I'm just kidding. I just straight up make it the sluttiest unrealized reality that's like R18. What's the price? Maybe we can make it a sub goal, to be honest. A lot of subs, a lot of memberships. Yep. A lot of subs, a lot of memberships. A lot of, yeah. Magic Mike Rai Menshi. Honestly, I could think of a story. I could think of a proper storyline for that. I'll have to run it with Manasan, though, just to make sure I can do it. And I think if I were to do a unrealized reality like that, I'm going to be very, 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 very hardcore with planning. Like, I'm going to have to make sure I buy the proper assets. I'm going to like really do, yeah. Oh my God, dude. By the way, side story, like what do you call this? Chua already clipped this, by the way. Shout out to Chua. I don't know if they're still in chat. Thank you, by the way, Chua. I love all the clips you've been making thus far. Thank you for all your hard work. They they get they so one thing I discovered was I didn't realize this until. So I didn't realize how sensitive my microphone was in VCraft Enchanted, which kind of makes me wonder how noisy I've been throughout this entire experience to the others. Like how much they've heard of me. I'm so curious. But yeah. So what happened is after the bonfire thing, you know, people started locking out. Some of us were still hanging out of character in the server. And yeah, so while I was hanging out, because I was working. So that's another thing, by the way. Everybody was chit-chatting. And oh man, I wanted to chit-chat so bad. Because like it was like me, Taiga, and some of the like Zeal, Calyx, and some of the lovely other. There was like a lot. There was like a good chunk of us, and then like one of them apparently. Like I was like my skin was feeling very dry, right? Because it was like already something o'clock, and normally at those hours I would already be having dinner, showering, skincare and shit, but I haven't yet. So, and you know, that's the thing about skincare, right? You do one in the morning, one in the evening, but in between sometimes like the skincare starts fading away and you can already feel your skin kind of going dry and shit. So that's why, you know, whenever you guys hear me do this, right? Like the right, do you guys hear that? I do like the mist thing. And I didn't realize that my microphone in VCraft Enchanted is much more sensitive than it is like normally streaming. Like my microphone is extra sensitive, which makes me worry like what other things people might have heard. Like, did they hear me like scratching my chest or something? Or like when, you know, I have like this weird tendency to mutter to myself. Like, does that mean people might have heard me muttering to myself at times? Like, brah. So yeah, and then I only realized it when like one of them started asking me like, wait, literally what did they ask me? I'm looking at the clip right now. Oh, like, it's so funny. You can hear me spray. Like, you can actually hear the spray. And you know what's, dude, like in this clip particularly, because I put my face like away. Like I moved my head away from the microphone because I'm like, oh, they might hear it. So I'm going to like move away. I was like I was like a full ruler away from the microphone. Like a full ruler. Like I was actually like fully away from the microphone. And bruh, even like a full foot away from the, wait, one ruler is 1 foot, right? Yeah, 1 foot. Yeah. So like I was like 1 foot away from the microphone and they could still hear the spraying clearly. So that's why they ended up asking like, they asked it, wait, what did they end up asking me? What are you spraying? I was like, wait, what? You can hear that? Like, bruh. Like, they could hear me spraying my face. And I'm like, oh, shit, this is embarrassing. And then, like, I remember in my POV, like, and then after that, like, Calyx approached me, Elf approached me, and they're, like, so curious. I'm like, oh, my God. So, it was, like, apparently it was all of them that could hear me spray my face. And they were asking like, yeah, what are you spraying? And I'm like, oh, it's like my face mist, so that, you know, for moisture, so that whenever I'm like my skin is feeling like dry, I can just like psh, 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 and I'd be all good again. And the guy, she was like, girl, God, oh my God. Dude, you know what, low key, if VCraft Enchanted happens again and there's like we get invited, because 100%, if we get another VCraft Enchanted and I get invited, I'm going to do a completely different character, especially if I'm going to be able to start from day one. 100%, Ryan, the demon maid, is going to retire. You'll likely get like a fully fleshed out character. And if my microphone is that sensitive, straight up, I might as well do ASMR shit. Not literal ASMR shit, like relax, calm your mind. No, not that type. When I say ASMR, like I'd probably use like props to make sounds. You know what I mean? Like if you can hear the spray like that, then I might as well start looking at what other items I can use for the immersion, right? Did you laugh earlier with Nemu's speech making people? I was like, oh, bruh. Okay. So for those that don't know what she's talking about. So Nemusagi, one of the participants in the Minecraft server, because like, you know, it was nice seeing more than one Filipino speaker in the server. So apparently Nemu was making the others like say Filipino words, right? And one of the things she made the freaking server do at the campfire was make them do jumbo hot dog 3 freaking times, and it was so, I was like, bro, what the frick. I remember just like staring like, what the frick are you making them do? And what's even crazier is that like you listen to everybody saying it and it was completely unsynced. Everyone was clueless as to what they were saying, you know. Everyone was just kind of confused and figuring out what the frick they were saying, and it just made it 10 times funnier because like I was looking out. So I was like in free cam mode when this was happening, right? So when you move around in free cam, you can kind of like, the closer you move to someone in particular, it like their volume becomes a bit more clearer and louder than the others. So I was rotating through how some of them were saying it, like, and I'm like, oh my god, this is a disaster. And yeah, to show a bit of support to Nemo at the time, that's why I typed Lokoto, because I wanted that to be like some form of support where it's like it's like that I see what you're doing, Lamau. So yeah, I love that. Honestly, kudos to Nemo for doing that. Because I don't know, I feel like I'm too chill to make people. No, actually, you know what? Never mind. I did that to Avalon and Ravenous before during the Christmas thing, so maybe not. Wait, do you guys remember that? I made Avalon and Ravenous say, I think it was like Betlog, right? I made everyone say Betlog during the Christmas collab we did. If I'm not mistaken, was it Christmas? I believe it was like the Christmas season collab, yeah. Oh yeah, I decided not to do my POV anymore, and the reason why was, like, I've already talked to you guys. I feel a bit burnt out lately. And wait, I see a ping. Am I in trouble? Did I say something? Oh, sorry. I thought I got a message and I'm like, oh. Anyway, I ended up not, because I'm already really tired lately. So I'm trying to take it easy whenever I can. I did want to stream my POV, but given the circumstances, because like it was a bonfire and everything, right? So everyone was bound to have kind of the same thing going on in their POV. So I'm like, you know what? It's fine. A lot of the other FSP boys are streaming anyway. I'll just let them do their own POV. What do you call this? Wait, sorry, my brain's not working. Oh, also, yeah, I was doing some work while everything was going on. So like during the bonfire, I was working. I was working on my schedule and shit. Believe it or not, chat, I didn't finish my schedule until minutes before I posted my schedule. Like, because I was having a hard time planning my schedule. Like, I was having like a really hard time planning my schedule. Because I was taking into account like some of the suggestions you guys made, and I realized that I'm gonna have to move some of these suggestions to like a later week because I can't do it this week. So yeah, it was very hard. It was very, very hard to figure out the schedule for this week, dude. So yeah, there's that. What else? There was one other thing I was supposed to talk about. One of you asked something earlier. I forgot. See, this is what I mean. Like, I have the worst memory ever, dude. One of you guys asked another thing. So well, I already answered the Maid Cafe bit. There was another thing that you guys asked. I can't remember anymore. The projects. Ooh, not necessarily the question asked, but something related to projects in particular. I did want to mention, I kind of want to, what do you call this? I kind of want to, I don't know, I'm reconsidering the Cupcake Village a bit. If we just do it in Cottage Witch. So also one thing I heard is that, so here's the plan, right? I'm still thinking about it though, because we already did so freaking much in the FSP server. Like we did the hospital, we did the model cupcake unit. Like I feel like we've already made so much progress on that. But at the same time, yeah, I was thinking, maybe we do our own cupcake village thing in Cottage Witch. And the reason why I'm considering this is because one thing I can do is I can, since it's like on our own server, I can make the server available for download so that for all the progress we make in the cupcake village, you guys can you guys can open your own Minecraft and explore it yourselves. That's kind of my logic for it. And by doing Cottage Witch, we'll have like a lot of other item options, So yeah, that's kind of my thought process as to why I want to do it that way. Yeah, right? And because that's one thing that I've been thinking of. Like we're doing the Cupcake Village in the FSP server, and my big question was, or my big objective is, I want to do stuff that you guys can enjoy yourselves, get immersed in as well. And you guys won't be able to do that if I do the Cupcake Village in the FSP server. But if we do our own separate server, which I can make available for download eventually, if I have to consult with the Monosons as well, by the way, if this is something I can do, you guys will be able to download it, right? And you guys, if you own a PC or if you can borrow a PC that has Minecraft, you download the mod, experience it for yourself. You guys will actually get to go to the village I build. Like you guys get to explore it yourselves. So, and if you guys want to actually play Cottage Witch, you can use you can use the Cupcake Village as your kind of home base of sorts. You know what I mean? While you play, and it'd be nice to see. I don't know. It'd be kind of nice to see what you guys do in your own worlds as well. So yeah, we'll see. If ever I do that, I might. I don't know. We'll see. I don't want to commit to it just yet, but that's like a big want for me. Like a big one. If I get the go signal from the Monosons to do it, heck, I'm gonna do it. Being a cupcake means learning how to play Minecraft and FF14. That's true. Oh man, no pressure, of course, no pressure. Especially, I know some of you don't own a PC, so please don't feel pressured to need to join. Oh god. Oh, what the frick? Wait a minute. Sorry, I'm seeing a clip. Wait, did Zolly actually fall asleep on stream? Wait, is this for real? Wait, is this for real? I'm looking at a clip. Yeah, to be fair, that's why you gotta give kudos to everyone that participated in VCraft Enchanted, especially if they did it for so many hours a day. I don't think people realize how exhausting committing to a server like this is. And it's also because people were genuinely enjoying their time, right? So I don't blame the man. I don't blame the man for being as tired as he might have been, because that shit's hard, dude. Actually. The power of gay men. For real. I'm seeing him sleeping in this one clip, and then when everybody says gay men, he wakes up. I love that, dude. I swear, one of my favorite things is like seeing all the meme moments from VCraft Enchanted. There's so many good ones. And low key, I'm kind of surprised. And I'm really happy that even if our stay was short, like we have a few clips of our own as well. Like I'm so happy that we got some, we got some funny moments in there too, albeit quite limited. Man, I like it. Oh my god, freaking Altus! I swear, that man kept hitting me in game. Like what the frick? Man would not let me chill. I love the clip where Calvin went, "I love roleplay" after getting Moi Moi Cuned. Oh yeah, I was like, yeah, I saw that clip. I didn't realize he reacted like that after. I adore Calyx. He's a great guy. Hopefully we get to interact with him more in the future. He's a lot of the boys are fun. Like after interacting with some of the boys, and some of the other participants, like it was really nice. Like it was actually really nice getting to know some of them a bit more through the role play. Altusius Flores, for real. Man was sussy even in game, just constantly harassing me with like butt spanks and whatnot. Like, bro, it was all in good fun though. I will say though, I do appreciate Altus. I appreciate Altus a lot. I don't know if you guys, he was the only one that visited me at my location. And he was the only one that proactively messaged me like, "Where are you? I'm gonna go to you." And like, actually give me stuff. Yeah, he gave us Mothic Lolita. I feel bad we forgot to include the... I keep forgetting that they're there. You know the lizard, like the big scaly one outside? I forgot to... I feel bad. We weren't able to name them and we weren't able to like include them in the... I technically still can. I still might have time to do so, but yeah. I appreciate Altus. He was literally the only one. Like nobody else like went in my tower and visited. Like it was the only one. So yeah, Altus is so real for that. Oh, it's like, which I can't really blame the other boys because they were already, and everyone for that matter, like everyone was already immersed in their storyline, and I didn't really communicate that I had like a location away. What were you gonna name the lizard if you get the chance? You guys know where this is going, right? You guys know where this is going, right? You guys totally know where this is going, right? Yep. When in doubt, if you can't think of another name, you know what? I would have just named it Tatiana straight up. I couldn't think of a name, so I was, yeah, you know what? I probably would have just gone for Tatiana's. Easy peasy, no brainer, done deal, dude. Easy done. Aw, dude. Yeah, you know what? Easiest decision of my life. Didn't even have to think about it. Oh god. Wait, sorry, I'm just checking some stuff out real quick. Oh god. A Tatiana in each universe. Exactly. That's so true. We haven't we haven't established a Tatiana in that universe yet. So yeah. Yeah, actually. Like, yeah. The Tatiana verse is so interesting. Oh god. Yeah. Oh man. Also, dude, I I haven't had the chance to catch up with the Luxurize and my Ryzar feed tag lately. I did see like how many people have participated in the treat for the week. Yeah, I'll probably check that out tomorrow. Cause I'm actually gonna be busy tomorrow. I have like a meeting tomorrow. I actually have vocal lessons tomorrow as well, so it's gonna be a busy day for me. Oh gosh. Do you like one or two ends on your Tatiana? I like both. I normally lean towards the one with double N because of the drag race contestant Tatiana. Yeah, so usually I like the double N one, but I'm also pretty, you know what? I'm pretty much just good with the single N as well. Why is Silas trending right now? Did something come out recently with Silas in it? Holy frick. Holy frick, what is this? Holy frick. Huh? Why is Silas trending on my feed? Oh yeah, the ad. Right. Oh, because he was in a cinema thing. Yeah, there was a cinema thing. That's why. And that's spicy Silas art. Okay, time to stop scrolling. Dude. Yeah, there was like some type of a like collab appearance or something. Yeah. You know what? I swear. One day there's gonna come a time where technology would be so advanced and there would be probably like some series where you'd see like something like Silas guest starring in a movie, like something like that. You know what I mean? Like they just be able to digitally, there's a word for this. Like digitally place Silas into like a thing. Yeah. Yo, share it with the class, dude. Honestly, you'd probably, if you look up Love and Deep Space stuff, you'll probably come across it. And there's like so much, man. There's like so much smexy art of those boys. Kind of crazy. Ooh, also, by the way, to everyone that is, oh my god, that's so loud. To everyone that streamed my cover, thank you guys. I really hope we can get it to at least 10K. But honestly, I feel like it's gonna be hard. My reach hasn't been the best lately, so maybe not. But you know, a guy can dream. A guy can dream. Yeah, algorithm hasn't been kind to us lately, so I think all the more reason to try to push to reach out to more people. Yeah, our algorithm has been so weird lately. I've been looking at stats and shit. Like, algorithm's so weird. I don't get why. It has been very unkind to us lately. So yeah, that's why I'm really thankful to the Ryzars that actually still come by. Thank you. Thank you for making time for your Dinoboi. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Y'all are the best. And we're almost at 25K, by the way. Hopefully we can reach 25K sooner than later. Yeah. Of course, we miss. Heck yeah. I appreciate you guys. I really appreciate you guys so much for that. Yeah. It's definitely an algorithm thing. Like, I've looked into it. At first, I was thinking, maybe people hate me. Maybe my Ryzars are just getting tired of me and want to start leaving me and just don't want to be with their Dinoboi anymore. Maybe because I'm, they just don't want to be with me anymore and want to move on and might have found a new Oshi and Mopcoon. But no, it's not the case. It's just the YouTube algorithm being really stinky lately. So Yeah. It's okay though. We'll bounce back soon enough. Yes, maybe I just gotta be a good boy for the next few weeks. Just gotta be a good boy. Oh, wait, what the frick? Wait 1 second. Oh. What the frick? Sorry, I'm looking at something like, huh? News about hand cams in the void. Oh yes. I'm gonna have a meeting tomorrow with Manasons. 100%. I will aim to release. I'm not sure about the. I'm pretty sure we can at least get the Pokemon card opening out. Yeah, I think the Pokemon card opening and my first 2 hand cams for sure. I might be able to release easily. The Pokemon card one for sure is gonna be the first one that comes out. I'm not sure if I'll be able to do it at the same time as the candy making hand cam. So yeah, it's probably gonna be the order: Pokemon hand cam, a little bit later the candy hand cam, and then much later on is the, what do you call this? The calf, like the book thing hand cam. Yeah. The fan letter hand cam. Oh yeah, the birthday gift. I forgot I did a hand cam for that as well. Yeah, those should be out. Yeah, honestly, I think those should be fun. Like, out of all the hand cams, I'm pretty sure the birthday gift opening one is the safest. Yeah. I promise. One day, all those okay, I'll make you, okay, not necessarily a promise, but an objective. I'll try to make sure that all the hand cams thus far are out before the end of the week. Yeah. Sorry, not end of the week, end of the year. I meant end of the year. Yeah, end of the year. Oh, what the frick? Yeah, don't worry. I'll get to work on it for sure. Oh God. Ooh, also, oh, Keon, by the way, Keon, I'm so sorry I'm late reading this. Maraming salamat sa Raizupa. Salamat. Maraming salamat. And Aika again. I almost said Kopkun Cup. I don't know why. My brain is not working, dude. I was low-key about to say Kopkun Cup, but that's Thai. But I don't know. Like, I was already thinking, yeah, I need to think in Japanese, but what was processing in my mind was Thai. I have no idea why, dude. It's probably the lack of proper rest. I mean, not proper rest, but the lack of being able to think properly because of. Now, actually, you know what? Straight up, yeah. Not necessarily lack of rest, just lack of room to detach, if that makes sense. Because like I've been getting decent sleep, but I haven't really had a chance to just like detach from the world, if that makes sense. Y'all get what I mean? Yeah, I haven't really had a chance to detach from the world yet and just like let you know, just kind of breathe. Problems of being a polyglot. Honestly, you're so, dude, I swear. I know I feel like some people forget that English isn't like it's one of the languages I'm most comfortable with, but it doesn't necessarily mean I'm like massively proficient at it. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of times if you see me like buffering or trying to think of what to say, it's because sometimes I'm like translate like sometimes it's because like I think of it in another language and then I'd have to translate it in my mind, because sometimes there's some things that just make more sense when you say it in a different language. I don't know if some of you can relate to that, especially when there's words that are in a different language that are more appropriate for it that you can't find in another language. I kind of found that quite common. Like the more I learned about languages, the more I found that there's like a lot of words in other languages that English doesn't have as a counterpart. Like for example, a big classic is, I remember talking to Manasan about this as well. Like for example, in Filipino, pang ilang presidente si, I'm gonna try to mention a decent one. Pang ilang presidente si, oh no, let's make it better. Pang ilang mayor si Clifford. Pang ilang mayor si Clifford Rolexus. So essentially what I'm asking, so that's like in Filipino, right? So what I'm asking, if you translate it into English, is like which number president is Mayor Clifford Rolexus? Like, so how it's like, if I were to properly, not really even proper, I don't even know if there's a word for it. Like, so like for the Filipinos in chat, you know what I mean? Pang ilan. There's not really there's no counterpart word to it in English. Like you have to like use a lot of words to express it. So what I'm asking is like, what chronological number is Clifford Rolexus as? Like for example, when you say like, okay, like for straight up America, for example, like because George Washington, for example, is like considered the first president of the United States, right? So what I'm asking is like if you were to translate it in English, like usually in a test, for example, let's say you're doing a multiple choice. Let's say you're doing a multiple choice question, like George Washington is the blank president of the United States, and then there's like options first, second, third, or fourth. But like, let's say you're not asking it as a multiple choice question. How do you ask a question like that? Like, can you guys try asking like, what would be a way to ask that question without like straight up saying blank? You know what I mean? Like, how do you ask a question like that? Like, how do you properly ask a question like that? Like, I think in my mind, the way to ask it is like, in the chronological order of presidents, what number does George Washington come in? Like, I don't even know if that's like a proper way to ask it. In which chronological order does Mayor Rolexus? Yeah, you see, that's the thing. Like, simply putting it, yeah, but at the same time, like, I feel like it's not enough, right? Because you have to be specific as well. Like chronological order of what? Are we talking Maid? You know, it could be like so many different things. Like, are we talking about mayor? Are we talking about citizenship? Are we talking about like male population? You know what I mean? Yeah, we won't even say chronological, exactly. So yeah, it's like really hard, right? Interesting. So that's one of the fascinating things about language. Like there are certain, and I'm pretty sure it's the same for Japanese as well. There's like probably Japanese words that don't have an English counterpart. So yeah, it's just really, those are like just some interesting things to ponder on when it comes to language. Like how there's words that don't really have an equivalent in another language. And also another thing is like how culture can influence a language sometimes. Like because of how a culture is in certain countries, it influences the language in a way where specific words need to be created to better describe something within their culture, which might not exist in other languages or in countries. So a good example of this, I feel, is Japan. Like, for example, in Japanese, you have ikigai. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. Ikigai. So, ikigai, for example, means like your reason for living, or like the thing in your life that makes life worth living. Yeah, in what numerical order of the presidency is George? Exactly, right? It's so complicated. Like, in order for you to straight up ask it, like, you have to make like this entire complicated question to proper communicate like what you're asking. You know what I mean? Where in a language like Filipino, for example, pang ilang mayor si Clifford Rolexus. Or let's say you're just gonna use Clifford. Pang ilang mayor si Clifford. Like, literally just 4 words. Like, you only need to use 4 words in Filipino. But if you're going to ask it in English, you have to use like a shitload of words just to properly communicate that you're asking for like what number mayor he is. So there are words that assume different meanings in different languages. That's true. That's true. So yeah, just one of those things, you know, like 3 a.m. shower thoughts. You know what I mean? Like, these are, I don't know, these are like the type of So like, if you guys are wondering, like, when I'm with some of my best friends, like what type of conversations we have, this is a good example. Like, just the most random shit that could either be like surface level shallow AF, or it could go like deeper where like, yeah. Yeah, just very interesting. Really, really interesting how like some thoughts come up like that, right? But that's the beauty of the world, like, and that's why there are just some things. Well, I mean, technically you can. That's the beauty of having the internet, right? There's like a wealth of information. There's like a treasure trove of knowledge that you can find on the internet to further enrich yourself to come to these type of conclusions. But I feel like in my case, you know, I'm very, I don't know, like, you can't hold me down in one place. One way or another, I'm gonna want to just go out. And that's why traveling is one of my favorite things in the world. Because I can't stay put in one place, Chad. I'm gonna be so real, guys. I'm the type of Dinoboi that cannot just sit in one place. I have to be like going around, and that's why traveling is so good for me. Because not only do I cater to my desire to just need to move around, but it also gives me, you know, it stimulates my brain in a way where I get to learn about different cultures, different lifestyles, different environments. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's just like, it really helps stimulate my mind. Otherwise, I feel like I'd be a brain dead Dinoboi at this point if I didn't have that chance to just go out and go around. So yeah, it's really nice though. It's really nice. Yeah, for sure. So interesting though, like so interesting. That's why I'm eager to like visit I'm eager to visit Indonesia. I'm eager to like travel back to Thailand and Singapore, explore other countries as well that I haven't yet. I really want to go back to America. Like, I have a lot of Dino fam that's in America, but flying to America is really expensive. Like, I'd have to like work a lot of, like, I'd have to like stream a lot in order to even save up for a ticket to get to America. So yeah, Mary, I'm gonna message you soon about an FF14 collab. You remind me of this Maid man named called Ryan I met in a weird... Really? That's such a strange dream you've had. You know, I would say the same. Like, it's kind of uncanny. Like, I remember I had this dream where I met this guy. I think his last name was Moneyweather, right? Like, so close. Like, it's really close to your name. It kind of looked like you as well. But, I don't know. Yeah. I feel like I woke up from some amazing guy adventure. For real, for real. It does feel like that. Mary, I missed you, man. Hope you've been well. And it's been really fun. I was so happy to see you on the server. Like, you know, you'll always have a good time when you have someone like Mary on the server, just bringing so much color to everyone's story. It was great. It was so great, Mary. So good to see you again. Maid Man Ryan would cry. Yeah, it's a very sexy dream, I would say, if you were to dream of a maid named Ryan. And then you dream of him with like horns and a tail and wings. Sheesh. Scaly fantasy right there. God. Yeah. You know, it would have been cool if Alban played Final Fantasy 14, even if casually. Because, like, if we're planning to do a maid cafe in Final Fantasy 14, Alban would have been, like, such an easy invite. Like, actually. Oh, man. We got to get him on it for sure. You know what, Mary, between you and me, I feel like you're the one that has the power to try to get him to try it, even if just casually, you know, just to get, you know, just enough to get him to level 30 so that he can go to the different districts and, like, you know, get him his second job, and just enough to get him glamour prisms and a maid cafe outfit. I bet if we promise to buy him the maid dress, he'll do it. You know what? You're onto something there, my friend. You're actually onto something there. Huh. Operation Get Alban to play FF14. And that'd be so nice. It's kind of crazy even talking about it. Like, it'd be nice to do something with Alban. Like, if I'm honest, like, one of the people I've been wanting to collab with is Alban. I've always liked Alban's vibe, and it's kind of funny. I have a friend that, well, not really friend. I have like an acquaintance that really likes Alban, like from the somewhere. How do you call this? Like one of my old acquaintances back in the Philippines. Yeah, like they really like Alban. And because of that, I've actually like caught some of Alban's, Dinoboi, exactly, a Dinoboi. Not really super bud, to be honest. We're more acquaintances. Like, we've messaged a few times. We've only met in person once for like lunch. Like, it was my Dinobud and their brother, and then we just kind of had like a nice lunch. Oh, it's so fun. I remember what's kind of fun about this is I remember meeting that Dinobud for the first time with their brother, and then like a Dino pal, I suppose. Yeah. And after that, we all got a foot spa. Yeah, this was like years ago. Because apparently they've never had a foot spa in their life. Well, I know a lot of you have probably never experienced a foot spa, but it's just that when you're living in a country like if you're living in like Asia in general, because I get it though, because other countries charge a shitload for like even a haircut. When you're in Asia, like you could literally find places where you can get a haircut for $1. Crazy, right? Like $1 or $2. And then I hear like, oh yeah, the standard haircut in our place is like $20 freaking. I'm like, bruh. Yeah. And like same goes for like a foot spa. Like you can literally get a foot spa for less than $10 depending on where you go. Like a decent foot spa too, which comes with a massage. Like a foot and leg, like lower leg massage. Yeah, so like a foot spa. So they've never experienced a foot spa. So I took them for their first foot spa, and they were like, which was kind of cool. I like people like that where I like people that are I've introduced the term to the Ryzars before. It's called, like, you know the word cowboy, right? And when you think cowboy, you like think of like, you know, the hat, riding a horse. So it kind of borrows from that concept. So in like olden times, like back when I used to, this was like during my time in the Philippines before, there's like this slang word. They don't really use it anymore these days, which is like cowboy. And the reason they use cowboy as a slang word is because like it means you're able to ride along with anything. You're like a go with the flow type of person. So, and I'm very much like that. I'm a go with the flow type of guy. Like I don't like whichever group I'm with, as long as we're not doing something freaking illegal or that'll get us in trouble, then I'll ride along. So yeah, that's why I like hanging out with people that are the same, where it's not hard to get them to do stuff. They're just like, yes, let's go for it. Always game to go for shit. 2 minutes that charge 12. Yeah, right. Not too expensive, right? Like you can get like a really nice haircut, like for the lady Ryzars out there. Like if you go to some parts of Asia, you can get like a professional like senior hairstylist haircut for like $20. And that comes with like shampoo and like shampoo already. Like shampoo and blow dry as well. Some places at least. Some places are definitely going to be more expensive. Like I know some places are like 40, but that's like mega high. Some of these places are already like high-end haircuts. So like we're talking hairdresser level already. So yeah, interesting place. Interesting, right? Yeah, I don't know. Like sometimes it amazes me. It actually amazes me how expensive some things are in other countries. Also, Danny, I'm so happy to hear that you got your puppy. Wait, was it you who I? Because like I remember. Wait, what? Let me check something real quick. Was it? Okay, no, because I've been seeing a lot of people share their Rai Pape photos lately. Wait, I haven't checked the Rai Pape tag lately. Oh my god. Okay, I need to check the right. Oh. Oh my god. Okay, so I need to check these out later. Oh, also in case you guys didn't see, for those that ordered their, so for those who ordered like checkies with the right papes, FSP recently released an announcement, like an update to let you guys know that there will be a bit of a delay due to unforeseen circumstances. We do apologize if that's happened, by the way, but rest assured you will be getting your merch as soon as possible. Like rest assured, as soon as they're prepared to ship, like we will send them out. And don't worry, I promise to my Ryzars, I'm not gonna do a Rai Pape project until everyone starts getting their Rai Papes. So once we get a signal from management that all the other merch has started shipping, probably like 3 to 4 weeks or a month after that, we'll do a Rai Pape project together. Speaking of which, we still need to do the 1 month anniversary project together, which I will be talking about next. Please do remind me about this, guys. To everyone in chat that bought 1 month anniversary, please do remind me, because I'm pretty sure a majority of people have gotten their 1 month anniversary merch already. So please do remind me, actually not even next week, probably even end of the week, end of the schedule week. Please do remind me that we're going to start with the 1 month anniversary merch. And then we also have the birthday merch. I did say we were going to do a special project for the birthday merch as well. Yeah. Yeah. Like, I know I'm pretty late with some of this stuff. Like, this was something we planned like as early as like 3rd, 4th month. Like 2nd, 3rd, 4th month. So yeah, I'm apologize if I'm like really slow with getting to you guys on some stuff, but rest assured, like whenever I do manage to squeeze it in, like you will get it. Sometimes it just really takes time. Yeah, like the pouchy, and there's still the doodles as well. Yeah, the doodles. I'm planning to do like a full day stream, like 12-hour marathon of just finishing those doodles. Yeah, there's a lot we need to do. We got a lot on our docket, and docket, is that the right word? We got a lot on our docket. I don't know. Sometimes English, the English language is hard sometimes, dude. I'm just trying. I'm trying my best here. Yeah, the doodles. I owe you guys the freaking doodles. I'm so sorry it's taken this long. But yeah, rest assured, I've been practicing. I've been practicing when I can. So I think like the output once I do get to them is going to be very different than if I did it in December. Like I just want to make sure I give you guys good doodles, you know? So for those that did, I do apologize. And that's why, I don't know if you guys noticed, like some of the other boys like have done other commission stuff. That's why I'm not doing that. Because I don't feel comfortable doing like other commission, like, you know, other doodle stuff until I finish that first. So yeah, 12-hour stream. Yeah, honestly, I am planning to do a 12-hour stream for it. Like straight up. Yep. It's almost 1 year of Ravenous time, right? I can't believe it's been 1 year, dude. Like we're doing our in less than 2 months. Sorry if this is wrong. Any chance of a Ryzar project stream in the future? By the way, Snowtaku, thank you for the mint chocolate rice Zipa first up. Yay, treat! Thank you for the treat. Let's see. Yes, I'm not sure if you heard earlier. I did mention we're gonna do a continuation of the Ryzor Ryzona art viewing. So I'm planning to do that either next week or next week. Yeah, we're gonna do a continuation of that very soon. So we're doing the part 2 of the Ryzona review. It's been months since the last one, but like I say, I can be pretty slow when getting back to stuff. So for the Ryzors that have stuck around, thank you for being patient with me. This is what happens when you end up with a geriatric Dinoboi. Yeah, it is what it is, I suppose. Dude. Will that include projects made by Ryzors for you? It depends sometimes. Usually I prefer like for example, the most recent one you guys did. Oh, actually, we can technically do that. We can technically, because like you got, from what I hear, you guys like did like Ryzor doodles. So yeah. So for those that don't know, I usually like to take my time with projects like that. Like whenever you guys make projects for me, it always like I always tell myself I only look at these projects under the best circumstances. And usually for the past ones, it's either I'm in the comfort of the Dino Cave or I go to a cafe to like look at everything. You did 3D art and vocabulary. Oh yeah, that's vocabulary. That was really good, by the way. Shout out to the community for working on that. Like that's crazy. Have a good EP Dino time. Thank you. Yeah, thank you again, Snowtaku, for the mint chocolate rice super treat. Yay! I have like a, I don't know. I try to wait 1 second. Actually, wait, give me one moment, Cupcake. Okay, I'm just gonna check something. Oh my goodness. I haven't been a part of bingo yet. Oh yeah. We will try to do bingo again in the future. I did promise that I was going to do public bingo. Probably when oh God. I was supposed to have my desktop reformatted today. I didn't have time today. Wait, no, did I say I was supposed to do it today? No, I'm doing it tomorrow. Yeah, I'm having my desktop reformatted tomorrow. Sorry, not. Yeah, I knew for a fact I wasn't going to be able to do it today because of VCraft Enchanted. But tomorrow, since I'm only streaming in the evening and VCraft Enchanted is done, I'm gonna have time for sure to do like other shit. Yeah, the bingo app. Yeah, that's another thing. Like the bingo app bugs like crazy. Like the times we've done it on membership, we never like show the actual game because it's also hard to get on your screen. That's another thing. Like you have to do an entire display capture just to get it to show. Yeah, it's like freaking annoying. Oh my God, this is so cute. This is adorable. Oh, wait, I'm gonna retweet it right now. Somebody made art of us on the roller coaster. That's so cute. Oh my God, that's so precious. Oh my god, I love this so much. What the frick? This is so good. Oh. Oh my god. Man. I just saw a picture of Zali's. I freaking love Zali. I love how he stuck to his bit through and through. He was so good at sticking to his bit. I don't think I have the patience to do the kind of bit he did. Oh, he's so good, man. He's so good. Yeah, the face and the art, right? It's so freaking cute, dude. Oh my god. It's also fun, like, looking at all the art people made. Holy shit, that's Smexy art. Oh my god. Oh god, dude. I need Eggtart merch. I shit you not. I want to get a raccoon plushie. I want a raccoon plushie because of Eggtart. Eggtart is such a freaking cute name. Zeal is freaking goated for that. Like, Eggtart Oshi. Wait, I need to tweet that. Look, I need to tweet that. Wait, I need to freaking tweet that. Is there a raccoon? There is a raccoon! Wait, there's a raccoon emoji! That's perfect! Bruh, Eggtart. Dude, I swear. It's moments like these where I understand what you guys mean by cuteness aggression. Like, I mentioned this before. I didn't understand, like, what you guys meant by cuteness aggression until I forgot what the first one was. Do you guys remember what I was cuteness aggressioning towards the first time? I forgot. The way Eggtart washed the egg, it's so cute! Oh my god. I need Eggtart merch. I need Eggtart merch. I need Eggtart merch. I need Eggtart merch. I need a raccoon plushie. I want to buy a bed and a raccoon plushie just to emulate having Eggtart. Like, Eggtart is freaking cute. You guys have, dude, when I was like off stream, I don't know if you guys know how many times I snuck into the community center just to feed Eggtart. And that's partially why I was starting to run low on bread, because I would always feed bread to Eggtart. Like, preferably I would go when like nobody's at the community center, and I would just like sneak in and feed Eggtart when nobody's on the upper floor, because like sometimes there would be like people at the community center, but they would be like in the like lower floor, you know what I mean? Because it's like there's like 3 floors to the community center, right? Zeal's private quarters, or Zealand's private quarters, then you have like the cooking area, like the kitchen, the community kitchen, and then like the community like kind of crafting area. So like whenever there's nobody in the kitchen, and like, cause like for the most part when I'd visit, there'd at least be people in like the crafting area maybe. So like I'd sneak into the kitchen and then just like, Eggtart, here's bread. Eggtart, 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 Eggtart. Frick, I need Eggtart. You know what? If I get a pet one day, You sneaked? Yeah! I learned from you guys! I was sneaking! Are you proud of me, Cupcake? I was sneaking! I learned from the Ryzars! I learned how to sneak! I was sneaking treats! Wait, I'm like you guys, low-key! Wait, I was literally channeling you guys! I was channeling you guys! I'm sneaking treats! Damn! Like Dinoboi, like Cupcake. I was sneaking treats to Eggtart, and I didn't get caught. Well, no, I got caught once. I forgot who caught me. Oh, I think it was Lucy that caught me feeding Eggtart. Yeah, I think it was Lucy that caught me. Yeah. No, you can't give me detention. I didn't get caught. Yeah. See? Holy shit, I snuck. I was sneak. I snuck a treat to... Wait, speaking of sneak. Did you guys... Wait, I wasn't checking Ryzonos. Did you guys Ryzono? Oh, Songlam! Thank you for the one Ryzono. I always say this a lot, but thank you lately. You've been such a positive light in my life and letting me know everything is going to be okay when it's not. You've just helped me a lot recently, so thank you for being you, and this is a treat for you. Love you. Aw, thank you, Songlam. Thank you. It's my pleasure, Cupcake. You know, that's one of my big honors, being your Dinoboi. Like, if I get to, just like, if I help you guys make your day even just a little bit brighter, especially if you're going through something, then that's mission accomplished for me. That makes this so worthwhile, like what I do worthwhile. So thank you, Cupcake, and hope you do better, Songlam. Thank you again. Snow sneaks are valid now, right? They're only valid if you don't get caught. You know what I mean? I feel like I shouldn't be saying that, but realistically, if you don't get caught and I don't know, then, you know, what doesn't kill you, what I don't see won't hurt me. Right? You know what I mean? Caked up ruse. Wait, what the frick? What is this hashtag? Caked up. Oh, it's his birthday hashtag. Okay, never mind. Right, because it's Ruse's birthday. Happy birthday, Ruse. Happy birthday, Mayor. Let's go. Well, technically in our time zone it is already. Happy birthday, Mayor. Let's go. Let's go, Mayor. Let's frickin' go. Oh my god, the Rusaders are so cute. That's adorable. Oh my god, my arms. All right, stretch and hydrate, check chat. Oh god. Oh my god, I haven't stretched in a while. Oh my god. Oh, that feels so... Wait, one more. Oh yeah, that's so... Oh god. Ooh. Oh, my arms. Oh my god. Oof. Ooh. Yes. Oh god, yes. Sorry, give me one moment, Cupcake. This actually feels so freaking good. All right. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay. Oh my god, I need a massage. I feel like once I stretch, I'm feeling my muscles. Like, I'm feeling how tense my muscles are. And it's like, I need a massage. I need a massage so bad. I need someone to dig deep into my muscles and just go, yeah. Holy frick. Holy frick. Aww. Danny, I don't know if you're still in chat, but like your your picture of Rai Pape and what do you call this? Ren Pape, I guess. It's so cute. I'm gonna heart that. Oh my god. Oh. I need a massage. Cupcake. I need a massage. Holy fuck. Wait, that stretch actually. Oh god. Oh. Oh fuck. Coroni. No, that did not salvage it. That was still a curse word. Sorry, I've been on a roll with saying frick, and then the moment I said like the actual F word, I'm like, oops. Dude, oh my god. I'm feeling the tension in my muscles all of a sudden. Like, I'm actually feeling the tension in my muscles, dude. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't yet. Let me just get that out of the way. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Like the stream, Cupcake, and don't forget to subscribe. Holy crap. I want to get a massage. Do I have time to get a massage after this? Like, high key, I want a massage after this. I think I have time to get a massage after this. Yeah, I think I can. You know what? I'm oh my god. Yeah, you know what? I think I just might. Oh. I don't care if it's late. I'm gonna get a massage, I think. Oh god. Yeah, I'm gonna go get one after this, I think. Yeah. Welcome to Ryzar Massage. Thank you. Oh, good lord. Good freaking lord. Peak self-care, yeah. And a facial. Ooh. I am due for a facial as well. See, this is the beauty of living in Asia. Like, massages, facials. Ooh, a body scrub would be nice too. Some exfoliation, especially after being in the Baruta for more than a month. Ooh. That sounds so nice. Sorry. I'm so sorry, by the way. We suddenly went we we jumped from some crazy topics today, I feel. Yeah, I feel like we've jumped from so many topics today. I need it. You know what? I need it. I'm going after this. I'm so going. What time is it? Dude, we've been streaming for 2 hours already? For real? It's very EEPY Dino time style. That's true. That's true. Yeah, you know what? EEPY Dino. Yep. EEPY Dino time for sure. Dude, I didn't realize we were streaming for more than 2 hours already. My attention span likes the topic changing. That's true. Yeah, I feel like we've jumped from one topic to another. Like, we've literally talked about language to VCraft Enchanted to, like, bruh. Ugh. I want my Eggtart. I shit you not. If I see a raccoon plushie, I'm getting that shit, all right? And it has to be like, it can't just be any raccoon plushie. It has to be like, it has to be, oh, what the frick? Sorry. It has to be like size accurate Eggtart. Eggtart, our beloved. Heck yeah. Oh my god, and there's like Eggtart comics that are on my feed too. Oh my god. Why is there Eggtart? Oh. Wait. If you follow Uki Violetta, they recently retweeted it. Yeah. Oh god. Ooh, the Monster Hunter collab in FF14. Anyway. Eggtart is calling to... Dude, I'm getting cuteness aggression just thinking about Eggtart. Freaking Eggtart, man. You know what? Eggtart, the real MVP. What if you all got like a type of food or Eggtart just on your head? That would be so cute. That would actually be really cute. But yeah, I think I'm gonna start wrapping up Cupcake since it's more than 2 hours already. And the whole purpose of EP Dino Time is we try to keep them chill and easy to digest. And I think like with over 2 hours, and plus me just feeling the ache, not even ache, like it's not an ache, it's like there's a scratch that it's like an itch that needs to be scratched. Yeah, that's how I feel right now. Like my back, it feels like there's an itch that needs to be scratched on my back. So I'm gonna go ahead and make sure to scratch that itch. Oh god, so yeah. Yeah. Oof. Oof. Yes, thank you again, Ryzars. Thank you. I will use your treats today to get my, I don't know, maybe I'll get a deep tissue massage so that they really go. Yeah, thank you again, Cupcake. Thank you. I will see you all. Oh, wait, before I go, let's discuss the schedule for the week. Let's do a quick discussion on the schedule for the week. All right, 1 second. Let me bring up the schedule. Schedule for the week in 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! This is our schedule for the week. With art from MC Gory. Thank you so much. Love it. Look at me petting Cupcake. So cute. So cute. Yeah, thank you. This is for September 29 to October 5. Week 45 of our schedule. I'm so sorry. I can't even move myself right now, but hopefully you guys can see it. On Monday, which is today, we're doing EP Dino Time. Tuesday, we're doing Broken Lore Don't Watch in the evening. Yeah. It's a horror game I've been wanting to play for quite a while, so I'm finally glad that we get the chance to do so. On Wednesday, we do Animal Crossing New Horizons. This is a reschedule from last week because we weren't able to do it. I believe I should be able to have my Nintendo setup finished by then. On Thursday, it's going to be a rest day for your Dinoboi. I'm going to spend some... I don't know. I think my family might be traveling to visit me. So, yeah, that's why I want to have Thursday off. And Friday, we're doing Bloody Painter Dating Sim. I know some of you have been requesting that in the past, so we finally get to do that. On Saturday, back-to-back treats with Final Fantasy XIV. So for FF14, guys, by the way, this is going to be very different from our usual Final Fantasy XIV because we're going to be decorating. We're going to be decorating a house today. So think of it like, think of it like kind of The Sims almost, where you're decorating an interior. So that's what we're doing in FF14. So even if you don't play the game, you should be able to enjoy the stream. Yeah. So I feel like this will be something very different from a lot of FF14 streams that you usually see from us. So yeah, do look forward to that. Finally on Saturday, not going to be delayed any further, I promise, unless, I don't know, something really weird happens. But we're 99.9% pushing through with this. Unrealized Reality Tyrant King. We're finally going to make it happen. Third installment in the Unrealized Reality series. On Sunday, we're doing Chilla's Art, The Caregiver. This is like hours after Nayu's 3D debut. So yep, be sure to support Nayu's 3D debut, yay! And then yeah, we have a peak collab with Lucy, Malum, and was it Cass? Yeah, it was Cass, I think. Can you imagine? I feel so bad. Well, you know what? We'll see. And before I get it wrong, and it's not, and then I just like make the dewdrops. No, I'm just kidding. Nah, we're doing a peak. By the way, the peak collab. There's going to be something different about this collab, by the way. It's not going to be a regular peak collab. I'm not going to say what. I'll let the other boys say it, since I've already pretty much am the first one that posts the schedule, which already shows the participants. So maybe Lucy will talk about it. Maybe Malum will talk about it. There's going to be a little bit of a twist to the peak collab. Yeah, there's going to be a twist, rather. There's going to be a twist. Yeah. All right then, but yeah, that's our schedule for the week, Cupcake. Hope you enjoy it. Since I'm gonna be taking a few days off next week, I wanted to try to push for as many streams as I can without stressing myself out, because I'm already like kind of tired lately. But yeah, I'm looking forward to doing more stuff with you guys this week. Please do take care of yourself. Don't forget to treat yourselves. That's why we have treat for the week, so that you remember to treat yourselves. And yeah, don't forget Summer Rain VP, guys. Summer Rain VP. If you haven't gotten your ASMR pack yet, if you want to show lots of love and support for your Dinoboi so that we can release more stuff in the future, particularly what I'm currently saving up for is the original song. I did say I want to try to release the original song sooner than later. Yeah, just please do continue supporting your Dinoboi. Not just through your treats, but also just by being a viewer, just by being there. And just by sharing stuff, commenting on stuff, it really helps a lot, Cupcake. Trust and believe. Okay, let me put that schedule away. Thank you again, Cupcake! See you again tomorrow. This has been Ryzar Blazenfang, one heck of a Dinoboi from First Stage Production EN Second Generation Ravenous. Probably no raid for today. I'm kind of tired. Not even kind of, I'm just straight up tired. So we're just gonna chill. You guys go forth and enjoy your upcoming week ahead. And I'll see y'all again next time. Bye-bye. Mwah. Oof. Man, do I... You know what? In the moment of me thinking of getting a massage, I'm like, ooh, I should get a massage. On the other hand, I just remembered, if I go get a massage, that also means I have to get a taxi. That means that... Maybe I don't want to go out after all. There's the cheap side of me that's just like, maybe I shouldn't after all. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, you know what? I'll figure it out. Till next time, Cupcake. Dinoboi out. Oh my god, Snowtaku. Thank you for the mint chocolate taxi funds. Oh my god. You're so silly and cute for that. What the heck? Thank you, Snowtaku. You know what? I would have sent you detention. I would have sent you to detention under normal circumstances, but that actually made me chuckle and smile. So thank you, Snowtaku. Bruh, Solistia, Tarimaka. What do you mean? Taxi funds 2? Is this going to be a train all of a sudden of just taxi funds 3, 4? Bruh. Thank you, Solistia. Terima kasih. Look, I know we do membership trains, but a taxi fund train is crazy. bruh. You guys are silly sometimes, I swear, but that's why I adore my Ryzars. Thank you for always making me smile. Snowtaku, bruh. Not Snowtaku, like continuing the train that they started. Thank you, Snowtaku. Thank you. You absolute sweetie pie. Thank you. Now I have extra funds for additional trips. True. Like the back and forth for sure. Bro, I freaking swear. Like if that kept up, it wouldn't have been for a taxi anymore. That would have just been a straight up like a round trip ticket on an airplane, dude. Celestia, what the frick? Danny Makasi again for the McChocolate Ryzupa. Dude, it's okay. Oh, God. Thank you, Celestia. Thank you. Well, we're coming to an end to the BGM of our outro screen, so I'm probably gonna have to end. I'm gonna be ending the stream in a bit then. But for real, y'all take care, okay? Ryzars, love you, my Ryzars. Mwah. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe, Cupcake. If you haven't liked the stream yet, don't forget to like.